Welcome back. If you have been building your own weapon system and dread the thought of hard-coding a brand new system every time you want to add an explosive gun, this video is for you. Today, we are finishing our rocket launcher integration by creating a completely self-contained, modular projectile blueprint. It is designed to drop right into our existing data table workflow instantly, proving how much cleaner and easier your game dev life becomes when you decouple your physics actors from your core gun logic. Let's build it. Open your project blueprint folder, right-click, and select Blueprint class. Instead of a basic actor, expand the search box at the bottom, look for your master ws_projectile_base, and select it as the parent class. This ensures our new projectile automatically inherits our core weapon system variables. Name this child blueprint BP_rockets and open it up. First, let's isolate our collisions so this rocket doesn't play ghost. Select the inherited collision component, scroll down to the collision section in the Details panel, and set its preset to Block All. Next, select your static mesh component. Set its preset to No Collision so it stays out of the root physics pass, and assign your rocket static mesh. In the viewport, adjust the mesh translation slightly so it sits safely just behind the inner wall of the root collision component. Select your projectile movement component. Set your initial speed to 2000, drop your gravity scale down to 0 so the rocket flies completely flat, and check the boxes for both should bounce and force substepping. This guarantees high velocity tracking stays precise even if your frame rate dips. Moving over to the event graph, right-click and place an event hit node. Drag off the execution pin and search for Apply Radial Damage. To tell the engine where the explosion originates, right-click in the graph, spawn a Get Actor Location node, and wire its output directly into the origin pin of your damage block. To wire up our data table values, go to the My Blueprint panel on the left, click the gear icon, and make sure Show Inherited Variables is checked. Expand the inherited weapon system categories down through your effects and projectile drop-downs. Drag out your damage radius variable and plug it into the damage radius pin. Then drag out your explosion damage variable and map it straight to the base damage pin. For the damage causer pin, drag off it, type Self, and select the Get Reference to Self node. Next, drag off the damage execution pin and add a spawn emitter at Location node. Drag your inherited explosion VFX variable into the graph, verify that your target explosion asset is populated in its default value panel, and connect the hit location from your original event hit node straight into the emitter's location pin. Pull off the emitter node to add a play sound at location node. Once again, map the original hit location into the sound's location pin. Drag in your explosion audio variable and double-check that your chosen explosion audio cue is selected as the default asset value. Run a quick mental check over your entire layout to ensure no asset fields are left empty. Then compile, save, and close the blueprint. With our projectile completely built, we don't need to write or touch a single line of core weapon component logic. Simply open your primary weapon data table, select your rocket launcher row, and locate the projectile class field. Search for BP_rockets, or whatever you named your rocket blueprint. Select it, Save your table and close it out. Let's hit play and run a live test. Walk over to your weapon spawner, grab the rocket launcher, aim downrange and pull the trigger. You can see the rocket fly completely flat, register the collision sweep perfectly, and detonate instantly on impact with full damage radius capabilities active. Hit the reload key. Everything runs smoothly right through our component architecture exactly like it's supposed to. And that is it. Clean, modular, data-driven, and infinitely scalable. If you want to see more ways to streamline your development workflow, hit that subscribe button. See you in the next build.